Stop for a second. Curious, most men are making one massive mistake during intimacy, and it's why she might look elsewhere, but you can change everything with just a few carefully chosen words. I'm going to reveal the exact thing you can say that will make her feel so connected, so desired, that her mind will never wander. And no, it's not about how strong you are or how long you last. It's about what comes out of your mouth. Imagine this. She's wrapped in your arms, her heart racing, and you whisper something that makes her feel truly seen, truly cherished. Softly, that moment where her emotions spike, where she feels completely safe and alive, is what creates the unshakable bond. This is the psychology behind why women crave more than just touch. They crave connection, affirmation, and exclusivity. And when you say the right words, it triggers emotions that make her feel like she's the only woman in the world that matters. If you're serious about creating that kind of connection, hit like, subscribe, and comment the word irreplaceable below, because I'll show you exactly how to make her feel that way every single time. Here's the key. During those intimate moments, your words become the silent force that deepens attachment. Say things that make her feel emotionally prioritized, like affirming her uniqueness, acknowledging her presence, or expressing how much she means to you. Words that convey trust, admiration, and exclusivity will anchor your place in her heart. Women remember these moments not for what's physical alone, but for the emotional resonance they create. Use this strategy, and you're not just creating passion, you're creating a bond that's hard to break. When we talk about emotional impact beating physical, what we really mean is that women often remember how they felt more than what actually happened. Physical intimacy is powerful, of course, but it's the words, the tone, the feeling behind them that leave a lasting imprint. Saying the right thing at the right moment can make her feel understood, cherished, and deeply connected, and that creates a bond that goes beyond just physical attraction. It's not about impressing her with performance or strength. It's about reaching her emotionally. During intimate moments, emotions are heightened. Her mind is more open, her defenses are lower, and she's sensitive to cues that make her feel seen and valued. This is the perfect moment to use words that make her heart race in a meaningful way. Even a simple phrase that acknowledges her beauty, her uniqueness, or her importance to you can trigger a wave of emotional response. These moments become memories, and memories are what keep someone thinking about you long after the physical intimacy ends. Vulnerability is one of the most powerful tools in creating a deep connection, especially during intimate moments. When someone shows their true self without walls or pretenses, it naturally encourages the other person to do the same. Women, in particular, are wired to respond to openness and honesty because it signals trust and emotional safety. When words come from a place of genuine vulnerability, they create a space where she feels comfortable letting her guard down, which strengthens the bond between you. It doesn't mean sharing everything at once or oversharing in a way that feels overwhelming. Even small admissions, thoughtful expressions of feeling, or quiet moments of honesty can have a huge impact. Saying something simple that reflects your emotions, like how much you appreciate her presence or how connected you feel in that moment, communicates depth and sincerity. These small moments of vulnerability become emotionally charged memories, making her feel like the connection you share is unique and meaningful. Making a woman feel desirable goes far beyond physical compliments. It's about showing that you see her in a way that is unique and special. When she feels genuinely wanted and appreciated, it sparks a strong emotional response that deepens her connection with you. Women naturally respond to the sense that they are valued for more than just their appearance. Words that convey admiration for her personality, her energy, or the way she makes you feel can create an intense emotional bond that is hard to break. It's not just about saying, "You're beautiful" or "You're sexy." Those phrases can feel generic if they aren't backed by authenticity. Instead, it's about highlighting what makes her different from everyone else, the small details that show you truly notice her. Mentioning the way she laughs, the way she thinks, or how she moves in a moment together makes her feel uniquely seen. That feeling of being recognized on a deeper level is powerful. It creates attachment and a sense of exclusivity. The timing and delivery of these words matter as well. During moments of closeness, when emotions are heightened, your words carry more weight. When spoken sincerely, they trigger feelings of validation and emotional safety. She begins to associate her feelings of pleasure and connection with the words you choose, which makes the emotional bond stronger. Making her feel desirable also reinforces a sense of importance in your relationship. It signals that she is not just anyone to you. She is someone you cherish and want to connect with deeply. Over time, these consistent affirmations build a foundation of emotional attachment that goes beyond the physical moment. Women remember these emotional cues, and it is this sense of being valued and desired that strengthens loyalty, attraction, and long-term connection. Anchoring positive memories during intimacy is one of the most subtle yet powerful ways to deepen a connection. When a woman associates a moment with happiness, closeness, or emotional fulfillment, it creates a lasting imprint in her mind. These memories aren't just about the physical experience. They're about how she felt emotionally, the warmth, the attention, and the sense of being understood. By pairing intimacy with thoughtful words or gestures, you make the experience memorable in a way that goes beyond the immediate moment. Even small actions like whispering something that shows appreciation, recalling a shared joke, or expressing how much she means to you can link the physical moment to a strong emotional memory. Over time, these repeated positive associations create a mental pattern where closeness with you becomes linked to safety, happiness, and desire. She starts to anticipate those moments, remembering them vividly, which strengthens the bond between you. The key is consistency and authenticity. Every time she feels genuinely seen and emotionally touched, it adds another layer to those memories. By consciously creating moments that feel emotionally rich and meaningful, you ensure that she remembers intimacy not just as a physical act, but as an experience she treasures. And that makes her connection with you far more lasting. Triggering oxytocin during intimacy is about more than touch. It's about creating feelings of closeness, trust, and comfort. Oxytocin is often called the bonding hormone because it naturally makes a person feel connected and secure. When you pair physical intimacy with words that convey care, understanding, and affection, it amplifies these feelings. Simple phrases that show appreciation, emotional presence, or attentiveness can make her feel deeply valued, which strengthens the emotional connection. It's not about grand declarations, it's the small, genuine expressions that have the biggest impact. Saying something that reflects how much you enjoy being with her or how meaningful the moment is can trigger emotional warmth that lingers long after. When she experiences this repeated pairing of physical closeness and emotional affirmation, her brain starts to associate you with comfort, trust, and desire. This emotional reinforcement creates a natural pull toward you, making her feel safe and cherished in ways that go beyond physical attraction. Over time, these subtle but consistent moments build a strong, almost instinctive bond. By understanding how words and emotional cues can enhance oxytocin release, you're not just creating passion, you're creating a deep, lasting connection that keeps her emotionally invested. Exclusivity is a powerful factor in building emotional attachment. When a woman senses that she is uniquely valued and prioritized, it creates a feeling that she holds a special place in your life. Words that subtly convey this, without being possessive, make her feel irreplaceable and deeply connected. She begins to associate intimacy with not just pleasure, but with being emotionally chosen. It's about showing that her presence matters above all else in that moment. Simple affirmations like expressing how much she means to you, acknowledging her uniqueness, or emphasizing the special bond you share make a lasting impression. These cues communicate that your attention and care are reserved for her, which strengthens emotional loyalty. When repeated consistently, these signals create a subconscious understanding that she is valued in a way that no one else can replicate. This sense of emotional priority makes her feel secure, appreciated, and deeply attached. By integrating exclusivity into your words and actions, you reinforce her perception of the connection as unique and meaningful. It becomes more than just an experience. It becomes a memory and a feeling that she wants to return to, keeping the emotional bond strong over time. When it comes to creating a connection that lasts, it's never just about the physical moment. It's the words you choose, the feelings you express, and the way you make her feel truly seen that leave a lasting impact. By speaking from a place of authenticity, showing vulnerability, making her feel uniquely desired, anchoring positive memories, nurturing emotional closeness, and conveying exclusivity, you're building a bond that goes far deeper than attraction alone. If this video helped you understand how to create a deep, unshakable connection, make sure to hit like, subscribe to Feminine Insight, and comment the word irreplaceable below to show you're ready to master the art of emotional intimacy.